For every spider lost in this great big world, there is a warm place with friendly room service, delicious food, and a warm place to stay the night. This is Spider Bed and Breakfast.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spider Bed and Breakfast with a Theridian species. I think it's differences. But yeah, this spider is another species of cobweb spider. It's really similar to the Steatodas we've looked at in the past, but as you'll see, there are some differences. So one of the biggest differences is even though I had put it in the same enclosure as I put all the other Steatodas in, it made a very, very small web, and the web was just confined to the corner of the Tupperware I had it in, or its room, its spider bed and breakfast. Here I'm just feeding it a box elder bug like you guys have seen me feed to the Steatoda Triangulosa and everything. And yeah, it's very similar, but something that I thought was interesting is this is a very clumsy spider comparatively. They're native to pretty much all over the world. I heard some people say that it could have been one species or another, but the only thing that everybody agreed on was that it was a Theridian species, and I'll show you guys some pictures later on that will clarify that a little bit. So as with every spider we have here on Spider Bed and Breakfast, after feeding it and giving it a warm place to sleep, we had to let it go. This spider was beautiful. It was really clumsy, which I thought was interesting, and I originally thought it was a Steatoda Triangulosa, but as I looked a little bit closer at some of the spiders of this species that I found, I could see that it actually has like a red lightning bolt sort of shape on its back, and so it doesn't have the, I'll show you guys a comparison picture, but it does not have the same pattern as the Steatoda Triangulosa, but instead has this vibrant red line going down its back that kind of looks like a lightning mark. It's really cool. It was actually kind of hard to feed because the webs that they make are so narrow. You'll see here that I'm putting it back essentially where I found it, which is in this really tight part of the brick outside of my wife and I's apartment. That's where I found it, and these aren't like the other cobweb spiders I've dealt with, which will make a large cobweb style web in the corner of a building or something like that. They make them in these really, really thin gaps in bricking and stuff like that. So, like I said, I really don't know the specific genus of this. I think it's, the species of this. I think it's a Theridian differences, but I'm not entirely sure. I did as much research as I could, and I just couldn't find a solution. Again, very clumsy, make very small webs in tight spaces, and just really interesting and fun to have at the Spider Bed and Breakfast. So in addition to this Theridian species, we also have 4 cockroaches. The other day, my wife and I were in St. George visiting some family, and I found some of these cockroaches. And now I've been wanting to start a colony of cockroaches for a while, but they've been really expensive, and as I was looking around, it's really easy to identify cockroaches by their sex. So as I'll point here, and that one right there is a female, male, and female. So all of the males have wings and the females don't, and the females are a lot darker of color. So I'm hoping these will have a brood soon. They did mate, I witnessed that, and that was really interesting. And now on a little bit of a sadder note, as you'll look in here, this is happy. The Steatoda Triangulosa mother laid a 4th egg sac. I don't know what it was about Spider Bed and Breakfast that made her feel safe enough to do that. But as I look around here, you'll be able to see that there are a ton of little spiderlings, and that's only from the first 2 egg sacs that have had hatchlings. It's crazy, and as I pan up, you'll be able to see all 4 of the egg sacs again. But the sad part is my wife and I are going out of town for a while, and we won't be able to be there to watch everything and make sure that this Steatoda Triangulosa family is properly taken care of. I fed some ants to the spiderlings, but we wanted them to have a better life, and so I put them in a place where I thought they would be happy, which is just outside where there's a ton of bugs in our apartment, and hopefully they'll be happy there. It's sad to see them go. It's been really cool to watch them hatch and watch the mother, but like we always do in Spider Bed and Breakfast, we do have to let them go. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe for more 8-legged cuteness weekly. If you haven't already, check out our Facebook page for more updates on everything and cool pictures. And thank you for watching and have a great day.